Hey y'all, it's Burned Tricks. And guess what? Clan Battles is finally here. I know, can you believe it? So let's jump in and see what we got. Today is Monday, preparation phase. Your clan sets its defenses. So looking through the menu here, see the season, we've got the leagues. Your clan will be placed in a league with similar clans. And I guess it will change from there as you win or lose clan battles. You can see your rewards depending on which league you're in. No leaderboard to see yet. Here's the season rewards, also depending on where you fall. So, if you have questions, a little information here. Got the general rules. And run through these. One thing you'll need to know, this will be a reoccurring event. Every Monday and every Thursday you'll be setting defenses. Every Tuesday, every Friday, you'll be attacking the enemy. And on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sunday, peace will break out and everybody will smile and reap their rewards. So, let's see what we've got here. I'm jumping into preparation. You can see we have filled a few spots in here, it looks like. Let's look at Outpost 1. See what we've got. So this is a 5v5 section. You'll place defenses for 5 heroes, and the enemy will bring 5 heroes to match against you. And the crystals, it's 3 versus 3. So, an interesting change. Pulcho's addressed that in some of his videos. If you're curious about some good combinations that you might be able to use in 3 versus 3, check out Pulcho's videos on there. He's got some concepts you might like. Now note on these 2 crystals, down here at the bottom and up here at the top, they have some effects, defense effects. This particular one restores 50% of max HP to all enemies. The effect activates once in 3 turns. That is confusing. What you're reading here is basically the effect that affects the enemy. So I believe their healing is actually 50% of what it normally would be when they attack your gate. So this crystal affects the gate. You'll see the same effect up here, the mass healing. There's also another effect here. This particular one is buff damage. So this other crystal controls the buff damage. If the enemy takes out one of our crystals, they will remove one of these buffs on our gate. And that will in turn make it easier for them to attack everything we have in here, which is also 5 versus 5. And we've got our castle. That's going to be the main objective for clans to attack. We now have 6 heroes in the defensive teams, and the enemy will attack you with 6 heroes. The caveat is all heroes must be from different factions. So you're going to have to think about what you're going to use or what you already have used. But there's more to think about what you're going to use in the defensive part. What you use in defense cannot be used for offense. So, you got to think about what you're going to put down, what will slow down the enemy, but what do you need to actually attack the enemy with? And that will be in the attack phase, and we'll talk more about that when we get there. So looking at the map, we've got two chests, one south and one north of the castle. You got some goodies in there supposedly. So if you want to take some of your attacks and swing them out to the side, maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not. We'll have to see as this moves along. But it appears that you can start from, I guess, 4 different areas and take a path to wind your way to the castle. So placing your defense, figure out where you think your enemy might want to go to put your strongest defenses, depending according to your players' different rosters. So there's some strategy here involved. Clan leaders can actually remove defenses. You see these arrows on to the right side. So I'm an officer, so apparently officers can also remove defenses, not just the leader. Looking at the crystals, got the same option here as well. And for the castle, you can reorder the defenses. Every player must put down, well, you don't have to put down a defense, but there's 1 slot per player in the clan. So we've got 30 slots here in the castle, 1 for each player in the clan. And if you do not put down any defenses, whether it's in the castle or one of the outposts, a crystal, or the gate, an AI team will be set in its place. The AI team will not be as strong as something that you can probably pull out of your roster. So it's best if everyone participates, but in case they don't, you will have a full defense. So that's particularly helpful for clans that don't have a full roster of 30 members. I'm going to pause for a second, look at what I need to defend, and I'll walk you through that. Okay. I'm going to set some defenses in Crystal 2. Here we go here. There's some defenses already in here. Still a lot of open slots. Looks like I can choose and unchoose which slot I want to defend. All right, I'm going to choose defend. Now I'm going to pick some heroes. And I'm not going to waste your time while I sit here and think about what I'm going to do, because I have no plan yet. I've been talking a lot about clan wars with different people, or clan battles, helping Supernova with her wonderful guide, which if you haven't checked that out, please do. I'll leave a link for you to find that in the AOM Discord. Supernova did a great job of putting together the rules and what we knew so far about this before it began. So here's my selection for the gate defense. I'm at the end. Still has some cushy middle. Alright. Next, I've got to choose a castle defense. Because I'm in the crystal and I'm in the gate, I will not be defending one of the outposts. It can only be in 3 structures, or 3 types of structures. Maybe 3 structures total. I'll have to review that. All right, looking at the castle. Still got several to go here. All right, and I'll come back once I've chosen something. And here is my team that I've chosen to defend the castle. Install. I've got Elios, Benedict, Theodore, Softy, Mirrodin, and Irzit, which I always have trouble saying her name. So, I go with Elios. He's got some special clan war abilities. Benedict, because he gets some benefit from Elios. Theodore, he also gets some benefit from Elios. Softy and Mirrodin also benefit from Elios. And Irzit, just because she can be badass. Okay. I'm going to install loop there. Okay. So defenses are set on my side. And my clan has still got some work to do. Got 8 hours left to get it done. All right. Tomorrow I will be back and we will talk about the attack phase. So, remember what you've put here as defense, you're not going to be able to use for the attack phase. So all those heroes are only either defense or for attack. So, what I've sat down for defense, you will not see used tomorrow in attacks. And I will see you tomorrow. Here's one note I wanted to share with you on the defensive side. Since I have defenses in 3 different structures, if I look at an outpost, I get a message saying I can no longer deploy squads in these fortifications. So just give you that heads up. That's something you can expect. I'm back, and it is now Tuesday. You can look at the time limit I've got left. Less than a half a day for attacks. We can now see who our enemy is. In, I guess, translated from Chinese, this is Ode to Gallantry. And they've played well. They've played better than we have so far. They got an early start, did well. But they're also a stronger clan than we are. So they do have some advantages. But let's drop into the battle and see what's going on. I have been in here earlier. I've used a couple of attacks. I still have 6 of 8 attacks left. And you can see on the map, we've taken some towers. They are burning. We have taken an outpost. It's not burning. We did take the gate. It's burning. And we're working on the castle now. I did open a chest earlier. I'll try to drop in a screenshot of what I got. By taking outpost number 8 right there, that unlocks that chest. All clan members can grab that chest now. Since we've taken the gate, the south chest can be opened as well. Let's see what's in it. Oh, the anticipation. Oh, 2 cards. The last one was 3 cards. Oh, okay. I'll take energy. I think I got a better pool the last time. I had some prisms in there. Now, the whole clan doesn't get the same chest. Everybody gets a random pull. I guess looking into one of these outposts, it's burning because we beat everything in there. Same with the crystal. I'm looking at the wrong crystal. That one hasn't been beaten. We need a burning crystal so we know it's been beaten. Not beaten. What am I thinking? Well, we beat the tower. We beat the gate without beating either crystal. I thought someone had told me we had gotten the crystals. So, I'm misinformed. Maybe the crystal will burn if you beat the crystal. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to spend my attacks on the crystal now. We did beat the gate, and we are now in the tower. So, they had some pretty strong defenses for us. We weren't in many cases, many of our guys didn't think they can do much with it. But I'm going to go ahead and spend some attacks and see if I can break through some of this. And I am not going to focus too much on who can do what. I'm almost grabbing random heroes. Well, no, I am grabbing random heroes. That's pretty accurate. Find a use for Worm Priest. Let's see. Hopefully I will get this one in one go. Otherwise, I will embarrass myself once again in front of Minnie. That doesn't look like Tristan. That looks like Karanana. That is Karanana. Right. Attack her first. Last thing I want is Karanana to start resin everybody. There, Tristan is tearing me up. Alright, well, 3-2. I don't think I'm getting this one in one go. I'm doing a whole lot of damage there. Maybe change who I'm attacking. Take one more down, maybe. Maybe I'll get lucky. But I don't see that happening. Isrit. It's rather strong. It's got so much health. Alright. maybe speed this up a bit. Maybe I can get this in one go. Oh, maybe not. Lion-Go was doing better than I expected him. Now it's back to even match. Well, embarrassment. Oh, so sad. I gotta waste an attack for that arachnid. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should put some more in here, even if they're weak characters. Just to waste it. Here is its attacks. Maybe I'm going about it the wrong way. Hope not. Let's see what happens here. Looks easy at this point since she's not all stacked up. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's next in line. I like the way this one looks. Tell you what, I'm going to drop out of here and see if I've got somebody in the clan that's got another attack but no strong heroes. Maybe they can finish this off without me having to waste all my heroes. So I'll pause here. No, I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll look at one more thing that is pretty neat. Now, we're all used to seeing members and what portal stones are gathering. Here we can look at clan battle attacks. Who's been using their clan battles? And who isn't? Look at this. Oh, come on now. We got some work to do. Look, that Burns Tricks guy, only 4 attacks. You start off with 8. And you can get 2 extra attacks. Maybe you can get 3 extra attacks. How did Kuiper pull that one off? Oh, I know. Kuiper got cheated out of an attack and wound up having to get support to intervene. So support was nice enough to give them an extra attack. That's not going to happen in all these clan battles. Support's not going to do that. For this one, I think they're giving some extra attention trying to work out any issues and bugs. So I think that's what happened with Kuiper. Kuiper didn't cheat. Kuiper lost an attack due to a connection issue. And support gave that back to him. Alright, look at clan base attacks. Riser. Look and see who my guys are here that's doing well. Look at some of these that aren't. Like this Burn Tricks guy again. Okay, these guys need to pick it up. looked at this earlier. Burn Tricks was doing better here. Still tied. Alright. Not everybody got lucky. So, that's a new thing that you can look at. And I don't know if this is going to reset for every battle or not. So when we start battles again Thursday and start attacking on Friday, I don't know if those are going to reset. We'll have to find out. Okay, I'm going to pause and be back. While I'm waiting for some teammates to raid the castle, here's a few other things. Up here on the right, you will see this little sword in yellow. If you tap on that and slide it over, it turns to a shield. Here you can look at your own map and see what the enemy has done. So they've destroyed a number of our towers. They broke our crystals, so the crystals don't burn, they just break. And they're still working on the castle. I don't have too far to go before they run into bots. So since I ran into a bot on theirs, hopefully they're using the same strategy and putting all their strong teams up front. Don't know if that's the case, but that's looked like it so far. So you can see what they've done to our map. If we go back, slide that over. Let's see this. Now, if you tap on your attacks, you can see that you can buy more attacks. There's 2 more attacks available for battle coins. And if you're wondering, where are battle coins? They are in your daily quests. It's not Path of Light, not Path of Darkness. They are in the raid quests. So let's see if we can find those. Here's one. Participate in 2 raid battles. Participate in 7 raid battles. So here, tap on that. Here's battle coins. I've already got 600 of them amassed. I'm not going to collect this now because 600 is the cap. You're not going to get more than 600 at any one time. But when you spend these battle coins, you can, let's see, I believe the first cost is 150. We'll go back and look at that. Then the next one is 300. So if you buy 2 attacks, you're going to spend 450 battle coins. And what you can get is 100 battle coins per day through the quests. So if you think about how many battles we're going to have, if it's twice a week, that's running thin. So that's really 3 days off that you won't have. I take that back. That'll be 5 days off that you cannot, or you won't be spending those coins. So you can get them back. But you got to make sure that you're keeping up with your daily quest. Alright, jumping back into the battle phase. Battle. Look at my attacks. If I buy the first one for 150, alright, the next one is now 300. So that's how much they cost. Now I can get no more. But now I have 6 more attacks. I don't believe anybody has attacked this easy node yet. What are they waiting for? Oh, wait. Thank you, Blue Disco. Awesome. So they didn't really organize all of this so well. So maybe it's not stacked. Maybe there's not a bunch of bots next. Maybe it's random. I'm not sure what their strategy was yet. So they did have one of their strongest teams, if not their strongest, at the very front of the. Here's one 319 total points. The first one was 302. I think that was probably a better combination though than this 319. Well, you do have Balthazar in there, but Abaddon's not leader. That might have been better if Abaddon was the leader. Not sure. Okay, we'll come back in a little bit, give Blue Disco a chance to do what he can do there. Okay, I was able to rally some troops, and we have taken the castle. Their strategy was to front load everything, so the backside was pretty easy for those that really didn't have much left, but they had some attacks. So there's a few of us left that have some attacks and some heroes. Now I think I'm going to skip through some of this so I don't bore you. So I've used all my attacks. I wiped out on druids. My orcs couldn't handle them. Pretty sad. I'm going to go cry now, but at least one thing I did do, I weakened the team for the rest of us to finish off these 3 remaining teams in this one outpost. Other than that, we've got 1 crystal left. I don't think we've got a chance to finish off this crystal though. Maybe we do, but I don't know that we've got anything reserved for that. So our point total is much closer now, but it doesn't look like we're winning this one still. We'll see what we got left. No, I missed some attacks and gave some points to the other team. I feel bad about that. So every time you lose, you give the enemy 5 points. So I'll come back tomorrow with the recap of how we did. See if peace actually breaks out. And I'm back on Wednesday morning. Let's see what happened. Last night we did have our troops rally. We came closer. But we did not overcome. We were down a couple of people, and they were a little bit stronger. But overall, I think it went well. It was fun. I liked it. Screenshot that for posterity. No shortcut for the war. Okay. It is still here. Some more details. believe we dropped a little bit. I have to compare to where we were. Well, I want to see who's up in the top 100. I don't know if they hadn't posted, refreshed, or let's see. Maybe we need another battle. Oh, going to the map. One structure we didn't get was this crystal. Everything else we were able to take. We can go through, analyze. Everything here, what the enemy did. Now there's no deep history here. You just see the last team that played. So there was a few where they had to attack more than once, but you don't see that. That would be cool to see. All right. That was fun.